So you may have noticed that in my last few videos I've been wearing a brighter lip, and I tend to do this when it gets to winter time, and I've done a full video about my top winter lip products. But a couple of people have asked me if I'll talk about my favourite bright lipsticks and how I wear them, because they are notoriously hard to wear and it can just kind of get a little bit much and you end up just going for the classic safe pinks and the neutrals. So I'm going to talk you through my favourite ones and a few little tips as well. The first thing is, if you're wearing a bright lip, you really want to make sure that the rest of your makeup's quite toned down. Don't go all out with tons of blusher, and make sure your lips are in really good condition, because a brighter or a darker lip tends to kind of reflect on any kind of patchiness or any dryness that you might have on your lips. Then I've got a couple of options that will make wearing a bright lip easy, so you can kind of ease yourself into the process. The first thing is a sheer bright lipstick, so something like the L'Oreal Rouge Caresse lipstick. This is in shade Aphrodite Scarlet, and this is unquestionably a bright shade. It's a bright pink shade, and I'm wearing a little bit of it now. But if I swatch it here for you, you'll see it's quite a sheer shade. So you don't get a huge amount of pigment, and it can just ease you into wearing a little bit of a brighter lip and make it not so daunting because it's not full on bright. The other thing is a lip tint. This is the Body Shop lip tint in shade number 1. And the beauty of this is you can wear it as sheer or as full on as you like. I'm wearing it now, and I'm wearing it now, and I've got a quite thick layer of it. So that's the kind of colour that it gives. It deepens your lip colour quite a lot, and it allows you to kind of control the amount of pigmentation that you're going to get on your lips. So that's a really nice way to kind of ease yourself into it. And then the other two products that I've got here are interesting, because these are products that I like to use to tone down a bright lip. So if you've applied a bright lip and you're feeling really self-conscious about it, you don't know if you can go out with it, it's just too much and you feel a little bit unsure, my completely foolproof way of making all bright lips wearable is to apply a milky pink gloss over the top. These are two examples. This is Mack's Underage Lip Glass, and this is Jemma Kidd's lip gloss in peach petal, I believe. Just petal. In petal. So they're kind of very sheer, very glossy formulas. I'll show you kind of what they look like. And while they're sheer, they've also got quite a decent opaqueness to them because of the colour of them. So they do really tone down the colour that you're putting on top, and I'm going to show you how that works in a minute. But my top picks for bright lipsticks. The first one is by Accessorize, and this is in a shade called Lovesick, and this is a shocking pink. It's very, very bright, very cool toned pink. It is quite hard to wear, and it's a matte texture, so it's incredibly pigmented. But if you layer a little bit of this, and you can see right here how pigmented this is, if you layer some of that on with a nudie lipstick, nudie lip gloss like the Jemma Kidd Peach Petal one, you'll see how it suddenly becomes a whole lot more wearable. So I've only applied the Jemma Kidd to the top half, to this part right up here, and you see how it suddenly becomes a little bit lighter and a little bit more wearable, and I feel like almost because of the glossy texture it kind of takes away from that in your face brightness. So that's Accessorize Lovesick. Then I've got the infamous Mack scent Germain, which is notoriously hard to wear, and the way that I like to wear this is to dab it on. So it's a very purple toned pink, bubblegummy pink, really, really hard to wear. But if you just dab this on lightly and work it into the lips and then apply some gloss over the top, it is doable. If you want to rock this kind of like as a bright bold lip, you can, but personally I think it's a little bit much. It's a little bit too purpley toned. Then I've got a very inexpensive one by MUA, and this is a red lipstick. And red lipsticks are obviously quite hard to wear if you haven't found the right one. And this is number 13, I believe, by MUA. Can't see where the shade is, I'll put it in the down bar. But this is just a true red. But the beauty of this is it is quite sheer, it is quite buildable. I'll swatch it here for you. So you can just wear it like that, and you can build it up. You can dab it on your lips to kind of create a stained effect, and it's just a kind of really pretty, easy to wear type of red lip. Then I've got a couple more Mack ones. The first one is very famous as well, and this is Mack's Impassioned. And this is a bright pink that's quite cool toned. It's got a little bit of a kind of, I don't know, kind of like a purplish undertone to it, but it's very bright and it's very uplifting to the face. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade, and this is bright enough that you can wear it on your own and still wear it on its own and still feel like you're wearing a bright lip, but it's not too bright that kind of makes the rest of your makeup look a little bit flat, if that makes sense. I really, really like Impassioned. I think if you are wanting to try a nice bright lipstick, Impassioned's a great one to try. Then I've got another amazing Mack one, which is Vegas Vault, which is a bright kind of corally orange colour. I've worn this one a lot throughout the summer, and this is beautiful. It looks amazing on every skin type. It's a really easy to wear colour, and it's just a really flattering colour, and it's not too bright, but it is really it's a really jazzy colour. It's a really, really nice colour. And then I've got another one that's quite easy to wear, which is Mack's Viva Glam Cyndi. I know these are all really Mack oriented, but I just like Mack's bright lipsticks. Viva Glam Cyndi, which looks like this, and this is kind of like a deepy coral colour. This is really, really easy to wear. I can wear this all the time, and I don't have to kind of prep myself up to be wearing a bright lip, as sometimes I need to, because it's very moisturising, and it just kind of doesn't look too bright. It looks like quite a deep lip. And then last but not least, my favourite lipstick of the moment, and I'm sure if you've watched my videos over the past couple of weeks you'll know, it's Mack's Scarlet Abyss. And this is the most beautiful orangey toned red lipstick. Beautiful. If I hold it next to MUA's red one, you can see that Scarlet Abyss is much more orange toned, but this looks amazing on. And I think when it comes to wearing bright lips, if you like to wear a bright lip, you need to tone down everything up. So I'd wear a bright lip, for example, in terms of fashion, with a baggy jumper and some boots and some jeans, or in the summer with just a casual maxi dress and a denim jacket. You don't want to kind of be really dressed up and wear a bright lip if you're a little bit apprehensive about it, because I feel like it makes you feel too dressed up. You need to kind of be quite casual, and then just your lip makes a statement, and it's much easier and a little bit kind of easier to get your head round. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and those of you who requested it found it helpful. Let me know what your favourite bright lips are. I'm loving wearing bright lips at the moment for some reason. I'm kind of not really into eyeshadow. I've just been wearing one colour all over the lid and then a bright lip. So I'd love to know what your bright lip recommendations are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.